चलिए. So, hello and welcome. Today we are going to take an interview of Miss Akanksha Gupta. हमारे साथ Akanksha Gupta जी हैं, and she has secured rank 4 in UPPCS exams. The results were declared very recently. So पहला question बड़ा क्लीशे सा होगा. How are you feeling, Akanksha?
Right now I am feeling on top of the world because somewhere in top 5. Having a rank in top 5 was something that is completely unexpected for any aspirant. So
yeah, and any other feelings, I mean, apart from happiness, because as we'll see, you have a pretty long journey. So do you feel probably relieved or?
Yeah, relieved from the stress by giving continuous exam, because otherwise I was preparing for Uttarakhand PCS 2023 and UPPCS 2023 and as well as Haryana PCS 2023 now.
Okay.
So yeah, I am relieved, and right now I am enjoying the moments of life since last 3 days.
Wonderful. So just tell me something about your background, something about education. कहाँ से पढ़ाई करी आपने?
My initial education from nursery till class 12th was from St. Jude's School, Dehradun. Then I did my graduation as in BTech, Computer Science Engineering from DIT University, Dehradun, which was completed in 2017. And since then I have been preparing for civil services.
Okay. So एक जो क्वेश्चन है जो बहुत लोगों के माइंड में रहता है, स्पेशली हमारे इंग्लिश मीडियम स्टूडेंट्स के. सो आईसीएसई बोर्ड इज़ कम्प्लीटली इंग्लिश मीडियम, और बहुत सारे हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स पूछते हैं कि आईसीएसई बोर्ड में फॉर एग्जांपल हिंदी हम कैसे प्रिपेयर करें, या द सिलेबस इज़ अ बिट डिफरेंट देन एनसीईआरटीज़ जो कि सॉर्ट ऑफ मैंडेटरी रीडिंग होती है सिविल सर्विसेज प्रिपरेशन के लिए. So would you say that it was a bit more difficult for you, or how was the experience?
Yeah, it was a bit more difficult because I am not from a humanities background. I am an engineer from science background. So taking history, geography in 2017 after 4-5 years of break, 6 years of break was actually challenging. But then I had always aspired to be a civil servant, so if I need to clear this exams, then I have to study. There is no other choice.
Absolutely. So, I mean, this is a long journey. आप 2017 से prepare कर रहे हैं. Do you have any hobbies that perhaps helped you along the way?
I don't have any such hobbies, but yeah, sometimes I do glass painting.
Okay, wonderful. So थोड़ा सा सिविल सर्विसेज जर्नी के बारे में जानते हैं. आपने बताया आप 2017 से प्रिपरेशन कर रही हैं. So what exactly kept you motivated? It's a long journey. 6 years have passed. तो इन 6 सालों में किस तरीके से आपने कोप अप किया सिलेबस से, पढ़ाई की जो एक मेंटल, फिजिकल एज वेल एज इमोशनल टॉल भी होती है, तो कैसे आप उससे डील करते थे?
As far as the syllabus is concerned or the mental toll is concerned, 6 years of preparation is something which takes upon our mental health. It's obvious. But then these exams are really competitive. And so when we decide to enter them, then it should be somewhere in our mind that this can be a long battle.
Absolutely. So you were already prepared that this is going to be a long haul, and I am determined to be there.
No, I wasn't prepared that this is going to be a long haul because no aspirant actually tries to be a 5-year plan for this civil services. But then when things are not happening the right way, then there is no other choice except giving these exams again and again.
Okay. So what other exams were you targeting apart from UPPCS?
UPSC, Uttarakhand PCS, and also other state services exam.
Okay. Now, one of the questions that the people have been waiting for: what exactly was your strategy for prelims and mains?
Go according to syllabus.
Okay.
For prelims, we have 6 subjects: history, culture, geography, environment, economics. There are some very prevalent and important books. For example, history, there's Spectrum. Polity, there is Lakshmikant. Geography is 11th and 12th NCERTs. And economics, Mrunal sir lectures that are available on YouTube. And environment is Shankar IAS book. So these sources are inescapable. We have to go through them and go through them multiple times. As far as prelims, the other aspect of prelims is concerned, we need to give a lot of tests, because giving mock tests only give us the real pressure of exam.
So what about mains exam? How was your strategy? What exactly were you planning to do, and were you able to execute that plan?
Executing a plan in this journey is impossible.
Okay.
Even I will say, if you make a strategy about 100% of something, and if you are able to execute 60 or 70% of that plan or schedule, then you are doing a very good job.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, next thing, how exactly did you cater to current affairs?
I was constantly reading The Hindu.
Okay.
Monthly magazines of various institutes, whichever you feel. There are many institutes.
Correct.
Whichever you feel you are comfortable with, you can take 2-3 examples.
How much time did you dedicate every day? I mean, was there a fixed period that you dedicated, or
For current affairs?
Yeah, current affairs.
There was no such fixed period. Actually, I used to read the newspaper daily, and that's it, or watch some YouTube videos of some famous YouTube channels.
Okay.
And then after a monthly comes, then I used to study that monthly for a week or so.
Okay.
And in this way I completed the
So
current
apart from the newspaper, monthly magazines and some YouTube channels. What about the time daily that you used to give to your preparation, everything like pre and mains, koi bhi time hoga, how much time you usually dedicate to study?
Most of my time did went to studies, except for sleeping, eating, and walking.
Okay. So that was spent in, did you make your own notes, or did you study from notes that are available in the market, or just underlined in the books? How did exactly that go?
I underlined in the books. For this, I would suggest that take a book, read it 3-4 times before underlining, then underline it using a highlighter, whatever you are not able to remember. Then take another reading, use a different highlighter to underline something which you still don't remember.
So basically you reread a book multiple times.
Yes, sir.
So as you told us names of few books, was there many other books related to those particular subjects, or just you followed those particular books, just 1 or 2 books for each subject?
There are many books available, but yeah, I followed only 1 or 2 books for that subject. If anything I wasn't able to understand, I just googled that topic.
Okay. Now, was there a timetable?
No such timetable was there. Whenever I felt like studying, I was studying, and whenever I don't felt like studying, I was like, I just quit and then do other activities.
Unwind. Yeah. Okay. What about answer writing? Now, this is one of the, I think, most important parts of the journey, and yet one of the most overlooked parts. So how did you cater to that answer writing preparation? How did you write a test series, or did you do it regularly along with your topics? How did you do it?
I didn't do answer writing regularly, and this is one of my biggest mistakes.
Okay.
And actually, this mistake took me 5 years to clear this exam.
Okay.
I did join some test series, 3-4 institutes test series.
Okay.
And I would suggest that for any subject, you need to join a coaching institute test series for a particular subject you think that the institute is famous for, instead of going for the wholesome packages.
Correct. Okay. What was your strategy for essay? You told us earlier that essay, in the last interview you gave in UPPCS, essay was something that set you back. So what was your preparation this time? What was your strategy? Did you change anything, or did you go by the same strategy?
I did go by the same strategy.
Okay.
Only one thing changed was I included a lot of facts, figures and diagrams in the essay. Also, I gave equal time to all the 3 essays. In my previous attempt, I did 2 essays. My 2 essays took a lot of time, and for the 3rd essay, there was very little time left.
Okay. So did you write, for example, headings in your essays?
No headings. I didn't write headings.
Okay.
In my essays.
Underlining? How?
Yes. I underlined.
Okay, these are small questions that aspirants ask.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Now, what was your optional subject, and did you follow any notes? What was your strategy for that subject?
My optional subject is sociology, and for that I have read a lot of books, Harambas, Vikas Ranjan sir, and for that I would suggest that go by the syllabus. Take 3-4 books of that subject, whichever the famous books are there, and please read it on the stationery book itself. Skim through the book so that you understand the language of the book.
Correct.
Then buy 3-4 of them of different writers, and then for a particular topic, you can go for example, you can go for marriage as a family, marriage as a subject for a book A, family as an institution for book B. There is no say holy book that you need to cover A to B.
Okay, so I'll just ask you, if let us say you can be very concise and say these are the steps that you need to clear the exam, 3-4 steps. Okay, what would be those steps? Where should you study from? What about revision? What about, let us say, a test series? What about so?
For preparing for civil services exam, you need to have at least 1 year, one whole year, because you need before the prelims is coming. For prelims, as I earlier suggested, prelims consist of 3, 6, 7 subjects and current affairs. Follow that book, follow these standard books, revise them continuously at least 10 to 20 times before the prelims itself.
Okay.
For current affairs, I would like to say 3 to 4 revision is okay, because then current affairs are current affairs. They are already getting into your mind if you are reading the newspapers continuously. Correct. And then solve a lot of tests. A lot of tests means 100-150 tests. For me, it was 5-year journey. So in this journey, I have at least solved 500 to 600 prelims. For the mains, take the books, take the syllabus paper wise. Complete the syllabus according to paper. For example, take GS1 one at a time, complete the entire GS1, then go to GS2, because in that way you will not get confused. Otherwise, with 4 or 5 GS papers, everything will mess up your minds. Also, take lot of answer writing practice for the mains answer writing sessions.
Okay, wonderful. So now, did you have a specific routine in your day? Like you wake up at a certain time and then you sleep at a certain time. You have certain things that you do, you do in your day according to time. Or
no, I didn't have any schedule.
Okay.
I have studied at late night 2 a.m. and then I have also woke up at 4 a.m. Okay. So it's according to one's personal physical bodily requirements, or whatever the mental stress is.
You are feeling efficient.
Yeah, efficiency.
That you do. Okay. Did you have a mentor? What would you say is the role of a mentor, important in this journey?
I am actually grateful. I had a lot of mentors, a lot of coaching institutes, a lot of teachers, specifically teachers of the coaching institutes. They have actually guided me personally to achieve this success. One of them is Oracle IAS. I am thankful to him. I approached him for Uttarakhand PCS, and he helped me with the syllabus, because Uttarakhand PCS was something that is different from UPSC and UPPCS. Correct. So he helped me at that time.
Okay. Now, any specific issues that you faced during the preparation? And this is, I want somewhat personal. This is somewhat personal question. So many people come to us and they say that I'm feeling, for example, my parents are not very supportive. Some say that there is a pressure of marriage, of settling down, of getting a job. Some probably just feel very disappointed that they haven't cleared the exam in so many years. So, were there any specific issues with your preparation?
I am thankful to God that I didn't have to face such specific issues, because as far as family support is concerned, it was of immense importance to me. As I said that I was preparing for Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and UPSC simultaneously. So my uncle, my Chacha ji used to study for Uttar Pradesh specific facts, and he used to give me all those facts ready-made, so I didn't have to waste my time on getting those facts. As far as science and technology and maths is concerned, my brother is preparing for IIT, so he helped me a lot in that. As far as sociology, my optional is concerned, there were some thinkers which I wasn't able to understand, so I took help from my friends. My mother helped me a lot in memorizing something which I wasn't able to memorize, because ultimately it's a written exam and you need to write in some 5-6 minutes that answer, and if something you are not getting it, you are not getting in your mind, but then that is a probable question that can be asked, so you have to either understand it or memorize it. It's up to you, but you have to do it.
Correct, absolutely. So now coming to Uttarakhand PCS, you have recently written Uttarakhand PCS mains in February. So how was your mains?
My mains was good. were good. But then these exams are something which are very unpredictable. So results are awaited. Let's see what's happened.
And let us say this UKPCS mains is, the syllabus is different. Somewhat different. I'll say about 70% is the same, probably 30% is the different. So how did you prepare for it? Did you have time to prepare, because you are also preparing for UPSC and UPPCS along with UKPCS?
Yes, the syllabus of Uttarakhand PCS is somewhat different. Then in this specific zone, I took the help from Oracle IAS team. They gave me notes, notes for every paper, separate notes for every paper. They were a bit thick, but then the syllabus of Uttarakhand PCS is vast enough to be completed. Correct. So yes, the Oracle IAS helped me a lot in Uttarakhand PCS exams.
Correct. So if you get selected, let us say in Uttarakhand also, at the same post, Deputy Collector, have you decided, have you thought about it? Would you be, UP versus Uttarakhand? ये एक ऐसी चीज़ हो जाएगी कि would you be tempted to join here or in UP?
Actually, only 2 days back the results have came. So actually now something is that I am feeling very surreal with the rank in top 5. Okay. And as far as Uttarakhand PCS is concerned, since the results are awaited, I haven't actually given a thought that if I get selected in the same post over here. But then let's see what God has for destiny. Of course, I will give a thought that which state is better. Okay. But then this position has not come till now. So
wonderful. So this is another lesson that
live in the present.
Live in the present, right? Your journey has been very inspiring, Akanksha. I would like you to say a few words to aspirants who are going to write exams in the future, especially women candidates.
For women candidates, in fact, I would like to give message for the parents of the women candidates. Please don't pressurize your girls for getting married, for being getting overage for so-called marriage. Please support them everywhere where you can, because I would like to give you example from UPPCS 2022 results. In top 10 there are 8 girls, only rank 5 and rank 10 are male candidates. So see, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is what an example Uttar Pradesh PCS has set for this scheme of government. So please take inspiration from this. Also for girls, keep studying. Whatever circumstances come your way, I am lucky enough that no such thing happened to me, but I know that in our society there are some situations which do come for a girl's life. So but please fight for it if you need to fight for that, but don't give up your dreams. I as a candidate have given 4 UPSC attempts and 5 UPPCS attempts. Also I have given Uttarakhand PCS as well and other exams as well. So there were some bad moments, some bad times, some hard times to me as well as far as results were concerned. But then today with rank 4, I actually feel that all the fight for 6 years with the syllabus or with the exam was something is worth fighting.
Chalo, wonderful. Congratulations once again on your wonderful success, and thank you